My name's David Wrout and I work here at Grampians Racing, and I've worked in racing most of my life. Working with animals, it's just delightful. You can see them, some of these horses can be here for 3 or 4 years, and when they develop and then start racing, it really gives you a sense of accomplishment, and you do develop a personal bond with them. The morning of the accident, I was just doing normal duties, removing the sprinklers off the track, and some piping got stuck in the accelerator cable, and took control of the bike and I headed straight into a fence. I was flown to the Melbourne Hospital and I was diagnosed with compression of the spinal cord at the C2-3 level. Couldn't walk, couldn't move my arms. Yeah, just couldn't move at all. Just wasn't sure what my future was going to be.
What struck me about his case and his injury was that we all feared he couldn't walk. We feared the long case repercussions this was going to have on David himself, how this was going to affect him mentally, and if he could ever work again.
Initially, I wasn't even thinking about return to work planning. Due to what was in his file, it was a pretty complex injury. My role was just mainly to ensure he was getting all the treatment that he needed and so forth, and then when the time was right, to start planning for his return to work, which that time happened a lot sooner than I would have expected.
Grampians Racing was really flexible with what they could do, but they were also being guided by the treaters. Luckily, we did have the mobile case manager, Mandy.
The help of case managers, Mandy and Ash from EML, they were instrumental in keeping me motivated to get back. It was basically every day that I seen that there was an improvement. I knew that there was things that were going to get better and I was going to be able to get back to work and do things. If you're ever doubting yourself, just know that there's plenty of support and help out there.
He was getting a bit frustrated with things not moving along as quickly as he hoped, and I remember just saying to him, David, is there anything out at the farm that you think you could do? And he had to think about it and then said, yeah, actually, I think I could mix horse feed. I said, I don't see any problem with that, and his whole face just lit up.
Well, when Dave first turned up, there was a big cheer. The whole team worked together to find things of David would be really handy to do this. The process just started in coming in, walking around, doing a little bit at a time, and now he does heaps, like he's here all the time. We're nearly back to the Dave we had before.
Because David himself knew how hard we were working, he actually was very grateful that, we pushed everything aside and made him the priority, which made him focus more on his own recovery, knowing that he had a really good support team. When David won that award, it was off his own back. Yes, he had a support team, but it really showed him that he can actually do a lot more than what he thought he could. I find with a lot of workers that have been injured, they feel that they are their injury, and then they get stuck in that mentality and don't kind of push forward. Where winning that WorkSafe award for David showed that, he really did put his best foot forward. He did everything he could.
My company were great putting things in place to make things easier for me, and I'm really appreciative of everything that was done by everybody to get me back here.